Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and here we have another design using the Nail Team Glitters of the Week, the Angel Mylar. Now I was actually inspired to do this one by a recent design of Gemma's, so to see how I've created this one, please keep watching. So I'm working on Miss Liza for this design. She is all ready, and I have used the gem stiletto tips for this set and kept them at full length for a nice long design. The acrylics I am using today are crystal clear and then a little touch of Rosabella, the beautiful soft pink cover powder. For my sort of strawberries and cream look, I have got Angel White, the whitest of white acrylics, and the red is the beautiful Hope, stunning red acrylic from the Gems range. The Angel Mylar I'm using in this set is the Unicorn mix. This is slightly more pinky. There is a slightly redder one in the collection, but I liked this one and I thought it would go really nice. And then my box of Mylar fruit pieces. That's where I've got the strawberries from. Now, I have got all of these fruit slices, Mylar slices, and I really need to use more than just those sort of orange, lemon, lime ones. So I've used the strawberry ones in this design. Which should I use in another design? Please, guys, please let me know. What would you like to see used in another sort of fruit salad sort of design? Please let me know. So I am starting off, as always, with crystal clear for my thin clear base, and then we'll get started with this design. So I'm going to be honest, I knew I wanted to do a strawberries and cream design. I knew I wanted to incorporate the Mylar and the Fimo pieces, but apart from that I didn't really know what I was doing on each nail. I sort of made it up as I went along. So I've just started with a little bit of Rosabella at the cuticle on the ring finger. I've just sort of faded that down, what is sort of the nail bed. I'm going to come in and add some Hope and some Mylar on there too. And then moving on to the middle finger, I am doing Hope from the cuticle, and then I'm just sort of painting this down the nail and blending it out as I get to the tip. I wasn't worried about blending it out and having a real clear tip. I just wanted to have sort of what's going to be a mix between that Mylar and Hope, and I wanted a little bit of clearness for Hope. I'm painting it on. Look at how pigmented this colour is. I mean, all the Gems colours are, but Hope is super pigmented. Back to the ring finger, and I'm just applying Hope just short of the cuticle so we can still see some of that Rosabella, and then I'm just blending it down, just sort of 2/3 of the way down the nail. I did go back in and add a little touch more of Rosabella just to work on that blend, because I wasn't particularly happy with it, which it seems silly because I didn't really know what I was doing and I was just going with the flow, but I decided I wasn't happy with that. So now we're going to go for that sort of strawberries and cream look, and I'm going to do a marble between Hope and Angel White. I'm just doing this on the tip, and then I'm going to do a little bit of Rosabella from the cuticle and just blend that down ever so slightly. And I'm going to do this on the index finger and the pinky. So little wet beads of Hope and Angel White, and then just taking the tip of my brush through so I can marble those colours together. Don't want to over mix it because I don't want it to turn into sort of a muddy messy colour. I want there to be clear definition between the two, so it's just a swoosh whoosh whoosh with the tip of the brush. Nice wet beads, and I find the Gems marble together beautifully. So again, just doing it on the tip, just doing it on a little bit of an angle. You know me, I do like my little angles, and just going roughly to where that sort of base nail free edge is. And then, as I said, we're going to come in with a little touch of Rosabella from the cuticle, and just bring that down so it just touches where that marble starts. And I was getting real strawberry and cream, sort of nice pouring cream vibes with this. And I thought it was a really nice sort of base for a little bit of the mylar and those Fimo pieces. So here you can see going in with Rosabella just at the cuticle, and then just bringing it down, a little bit of a hair. I didn't want hair in my strawberries and cream, but just bringing it down just so it touches that marble. It can overlap it slightly, but I wasn't looking to cover it, and didn't need to worry about the blend too much because we're going in with the mylar and the Fimo pieces, so it will disguise any harsh lines that I really didn't want to be on show. Wash of clear acrylic, and now I've gone in with some mylar. I'm picking this up straight from the little tub, and as you can see, you're not seeing much of the Rosabella now, but I wanted it there so I did have more of a natural nail colour as opposed to the plasticky tips. And then I'm sort of fading it down because I don't want to completely cover my marble that I've done, but I do want some of that iridescence on top. Now, if you want to get a better mix of mylar pieces, you want some smaller ones as well, just tip some of it out onto your kitchen towel or your tissue or whatever you use, and you can pick pieces up individually from that just to fit them into the nail where you want them. On the, is this the middle finger? On this finger, sometimes I can't tell when I'm holding them. I'm just doing the mylar from the very tip and then just bringing it up over top of Hope. So we've got Hope at the cuticle, then we've got the mix of the two, and then we've got mylar at the tip. And then I'm just doing the same on the ring finger, so that was the middle finger. So Hope, then mylar at the tip, and just sort of blend the two. I'm not going to take the mylar quite as high on this design because as I was doing it, or sorry, on this nail, as I was doing it, I remembered I had a strawberry charm in one of my crystal mixes, and I thought, that's going to be perfect on one of these nails, so I decided to do it on the ring finger. And then exactly the same as the index finger here, just placing that mylar over top of the Rosabella and then just blending and fading it down over my little marble. And then once I'm happy with the mylar, we're going to go in and add some of those Fimo pieces. I'm patting this down as I go. I'm keeping it thin, 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 because I don't want big chunky nails and I don't want to file anything away at the end. Gone in with sort of some wet clear acrylic where I want to place my Fimo pieces, pick them up with my wet brush, and then my trusty little piece of plastic, wrap it around the nail. I've done this a gazillion and one times when I'm using big glitter shapes or Fimo pieces or material or anything like this. Pinching it underneath, this now sticks that Fimo piece into the acrylic. It also just helps it to curve slightly to the contour of the nail. It means I can give it a good stick down without touching any of that product. I'm going to add a few pieces on the middle finger now. I've just sort of taken them a little further down the nail. I was thinking with the marble nails I wanted sort of chunks of strawberry in my strawberries and cream, sort of ice cream marble. So I didn't want to cover much of that, but I wasn't too worried about covering more on the middle finger. And I did the same on the pinky as I've done on the index finger. I can't remember at this point in time if I added any to the ring finger or if I just focused on that strawberry charm, but we're going to find out in a moment. So stuck all of those down, and yeah, just added a couple of pieces on here just at the tip. I've not gone too far up the nail because I knew I'd got that charm, and it's quite a decent sized charm, and that was sort of going to go over top of that Hope and Rosabella blend. Once I've stuck them down on the ring finger, we're going to add them on to the pinky. Look, I'm multitasking, it's sticking down and I'm adding my strawberry pieces here. We'll take my plastic off and stick those down, and then that is the design part of this set done. This is my strawberries and cream design done. I now need to encapsulate these completely in clear acrylic, building up all my structure as we go. Make sure all of those pieces, the glitter, the coloured acrylic, everything is fully encapsulated so we don't file it away. We might find that with some of those Fimo pieces, sort of as they're sort of going over the curve of the nail, I might file it down slightly, but that's not a problem because they've got that same design all the way through, so even if you file it a little bit, you don't lose any of that strawberry design. But once they're all fully encapsulated, gonna file them back to that nice stiletto shape, refine the surface and smooth them out with a buffer, and then here they are, all freshly filed, ready to finish this design off. So give them a good wipe over. This gets rid of any little dust or filing bits that are left around the cuticle. It's also going to wipe off any oils I may have transferred. And then this is that crystal mix I was talking about. This is the strawberries and cream mix from Crystal Parade, and it came with that fabulous strawberry charm. So just tip them out, and using a little bit of Felicity Flex, I'm going to stick that strawberry charm in place, as I said, just where that Hope Rosabella blend is. Just giving it a flash cure so that that strawberry doesn't move around. This torch needs new batteries, so it's not quite as good as it normally is. And then just adding a little bit more Felicity Flex because I'm going to add a few of the white pearls and the red crystals from this mix just either side of the strawberry. Once I have got all of my crystals in place, I'm going to pop the hand into my lamp to do a full 60-second cure of Felicity Flex, and then I'm going to be back with you ready to top coat these nails. Right, my crystals and charm all stuck in place. Here comes Miss Tina Top, ready to do her thing with this design. I've got my little painted and posted palette there, ready to help me get that top coat right around those crystals. But to start off with, we're just going to apply a nice coat of top coat over top of the index and the middle finger. Make sure it is all covered. We're waking that design up. We can really see that iridescence, make everything shiny again. And then on this nail, I'm just gone in with the brush from the top coat bottle on the larger sections of the nail, and then using my little detailer brush, I'm going to get right up to all of those little crystals right underneath the charm. This is going to help to add some extra security so they hold their place. Also want to make sure I cover any Felicity Flex that was showing because that is tacky, so we want that no wipe top coat just to make the whole nail a tack-free finish. And once these are all top coated, we're going to pop in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and that is this strawberries and cream design complete. And here they are, fully cured and finished, and I don't know about you, but I really fancy a bowl of juicy strawberries right now. It's really making me hungry for some strawberries. I've not used the strawberry Fimo pieces before. I've always stayed away from the sort of the fruity shaped ones and just used the round ones, but I'm really liking this design. And as I said, it was in part inspired by a recent design of Gemma's. I just tweaked it a little bit to make it my own and also to incorporate this week's Now Team glitter of the week. So that is another design finished this week. I would love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up, and as always, leave me any comments down below. I do love to hear from you all, and I'd love to know what Fimo fruit pieces would you like me to use in a design next. Please let me know, because I could do with some ideas. If you haven't already, please click subscribe, because I've got even more videos to share with you this week, next week and many weeks ahead. And make sure you check out the description box, because I'll pop all the product details and the links in there. The Angel Mylar collection are glitters of the week this week at the Nail Team, so they are currently on offer. But there is my code Helen5, and that'll get you 5% off all full price products on the website. So do go check it out. And if you do a little bit of shopping while you're there, let me know what had tempted you and what just fell into your basket. That is it for another video using the glitters of the week. I will be back again tomorrow with another design using another one of the mixes, so please come back then to check out that video. But for me today, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.